The Dungeoneering experience. Leveling only in Dungeoneering. Some early achievements that you can get. So it says medium, and I want to know, complete a complexity 6 floor solo in under 6 minutes. All you want to do is enter the dungeon, form a party, and then try to enter the dungeon again. Yes, and then do a small size dungeon. Your objective is to just complete the dungeon as fast as possible. Maybe just pick up some food off the beginning, run through the dungeon, run past all of the enemies. Don't bother gathering anything. Just go straight for the keys, go straight for the doors. It's a lot different than before where you go gathering everything and killing every single enemy. But you do have to do this within 6 minutes. So if you can't go through that door, turn around, try to find the other way. Don't worry about the enemies. Continue through the dungeon. Essentially, you don't want to do anything except for get to the end of the dungeon as fast as possible. As soon as you find the boss, you're just going to try to defeat him as quick as you can. Hopefully he doesn't destroy you. If he's a low enough level, he shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. But as soon as you defeat the boss, even if you have a bunch of time on your timer, don't bother going back. Just go end the dungeon. Now there's that achievement complete. You've unlocked the next floor. You got a little bit of experience, but that's all done. The next achievement is easy, a route less traveled. Past the guards to the wilderness entrance. So from the Damonheim entrance, you'd run south and southwest, continue following the road. Eventually you'll find the way to the wilderness. So it's ridiculously scary if you're on a hardcore Iron Man, but do not worry. Hopefully if there's nobody there, they won't attack you. But essentially, you just keep running southwest. Past all of the ghosts, past the torches, past the flags, past the rocks. Here's the guards. Here's the entrance to the wilderness. He says, hello, it's dangerous. People can attack you. And you say, yes, it's alright. Enter the wilderness. There's that achievement complete. That's all you had to do. The next achievement is an easy one. It says sinking fast, locate a sinkhole. So all you're gonna have to do is hit the escape button, go to adventures, go to mini games, go to D&Ds, then just scroll down. You're just scrolling down looking for sinkholes. There it is. One spawns in 4 minutes. So it says they spawn in 4 minutes. It's going to be different if you're a regular player. This is on an Iron Man account. So we just have to locate the sinkhole. If you weren't an Iron Man, it would just say you'd have to enter the sinkhole, hand in 20 items. You'd be able to do that pretty quick. But you just run down to the southwest here, talk to Talstar. It says you can't enter in Iron Man mode. That's alright, talk to him. It says the sinkhole is going to spawn in 4 minutes. Wait 4 minutes. And then talk to him, ask him where the sinkhole is going to be. And then he'll ask if you want to teleport you there. You say yes. And then as an Iron Man, you just have to click on the sinkhole. If you're not an Iron Man, you'd have to enter the sinkhole and then just play the mini game. It's really easy. We did it for our first time and we got the achievement really quick. Just run through, collect resources, defeat enemies, collect totems, and then deposit them into the bank. But there's that achievement. Now you can right-click the ring to teleport back home to Damonheim. And then you can work on the next achievement, so run back up these steps. The next achievement is another easy one, Invisible Ink. Use the Ring of Kinship on a fire inside a dungeon, so enter a dungeon. It doesn't matter what size, you're just going to be leaving the dungeon right away anyways, so you can just pick up things off the table, or you could just trade him, buy 1 Tangle Guam branches, and then light the Tangle Guam branches. Now right click your ring, use the ring. use the ring on the fire. And then there would be text that pops up in your chat box, but we had it closed. But there's that achievement complete. That's all you had to do. This next part is not an achievement, but it'll help you a lot if you right click the ring, click on customize. This is members only. If you're free to play, you can't do this. So if you right click customize, go to skiller, go to gatherer, upgrade the skill. You should have enough tokens to upgrade it. Gives you a 20% chance to gain an additional resource when you collect resources. So then you click switch to, now your ring is a gatherer ring, and it'll help you gather resources. Upgrade cost, yes, you can upgrade again. Now it'll give you 23% chance to gain extra resources. When you gain more tokens, you could upgrade it later. The artisans, you could upgrade that too. Both of those are good, but for now, leave it on gatherer. Your first medium dungeon floor. Alright, now you're ready to run your first medium dungeon. It says it's dangerous to go alone, although we can only go alone because we're Ironmen. I think there is group dungeoneering, but if you form a party, click on dungeon, make a medium dungeon. There's going to be a whole bunch of things down here. There's also more achievements we could get done. So if you try to bar the doors open, these ones will give you strength experience. You'll actually get to level 9 strength here. So just opening all the doors gives you level ups. But essentially, you're going to want to explore all this medium floor, collecting all the resources. Go buy your 50 feathers in case you find any fish to fish. And there was fish to fish, so you got to level 5 fishing already. Essentially, if there's any places to fish, go fish them out, because then you could sell them back to the vendor for resources. Then you could trade them for things like smithing. But if you find the frozen figurine, you're gonna have to go melt him. You could use a fire spell, or you could use logs to light. So if you don't have any logs, go back home. You could trade for logs. You're just gonna be able to light Tango Guam logs, that's it. So if you trade the smuggler, buy 1 Tango Guam log, then return to the frozen figurine, enter the door. Then if you talk to him again, then you could select to melt the fire, melt the ice with the fire, and then your character should light the fire. This is just going to unlock all the sagas for some more achievements you could do and some more side stories. Essentially, you talk to him, and then you'll start to be able to find stories on the ground, like the bear rug. The bear rug just appeared right before us. Click on the bear rug. So if you're running through the dungeon and you see this on the ground, click on it. If you go read your chat, it'll tell you that you found it. So we're just going to open up chat here quick, right? We go here, open up all chat. It'll show you in blue text, you have found a new Fremenic saga as you find the bear beats the bear pelts. So if you drag it over here, we're still working on our UI, we're still trying to change things. But essentially, if you find any divination spots, any divination places you could siphon from them, this is pretty much going to be your main way to level divination. So if you return here, you could select the middle option, or you could select the first option. Except if we do the first option would give you more experience. We just wanted to create a portent of passage. Essentially, if you're not high enough level to go through a door by like a few levels, it'll help you pass through it. And it'll give you experience, but now you're level 2 divination. Essentially, divination is going to go really slow down here. But once we get to level 10, then we'll be able to actually siphon from different divination spots and make different things. So make a portent of passage 1, just so you know how to make them. And if you have trouble going through doors, you could actually make them. But now there's some more achievements we could do. If you find a gold charm, you could use the summoning obelisk. You need 1 novite ore, 1 gold charm, and then you create it. And then you can actually create a summoning familiar. So summon the familiar by clicking on it. So you sit there, how long does it last for? Like quite a while, like 45 minutes. He'll be here the entire dungeon. Essentially, now you're gonna have to try to feed him some food for an achievement. So, get a Tango Guam branch, light the Tango Guam branch, and then buy some food. Try to cook the food on the fire, and then, if you look in achievements, look in Damon Home, it says try to feed a familiar some food. That's the achievement that we're getting done here. Are we just trying to find it or something? Where it says gain. Here we go. So if you right click on the Heim Crab, use the Heim Crab on the familiar, you'll say thanks, but he doesn't eat food. It says thanks, there's the achievement complete. Now with your familiar style summoned, go to the boss of the dungeon, and then there's going to be an achievement for fighting the boss with your familiar. Here we go, achievement complete. Fight a boss with your familiar summoned. So now you're just going to have to destroy the boss. He should fall pretty quick. Yeah, especially if you're using those daggers. So now that that's done, use the home teleport to teleport home. I think you drop the gate stone so you can come back here quicker. Now in achievements, is there another one to do? Oh, make a full set of tier 1 armor. Make the helm, body, legs, boots, and gloves. Should have mined enough no fights. So this is a medium dungeon. There's going to be like twice as many resources to mine from. So we got like 49 no fights or something. Is that what it looks like? It's so small on the screen. Maybe 44, maybe only 14. But if you sell everything you don't need in your inventory and then go trade here, smelt all of the bars, and then once the bars are smelted, you're just going to create an armor set. So smith on the anvil, make the helmet, just make one helmet, and then smith on the anvil. Then you're gonna make one plate body, one novite plate body, so take 5 bars, 72 experience. Now you just need the plate legs, 1 plate legs, and then you just need the gloves and the boots, so they're up near the top. Make the boots. Perfect. Now you just need to make 1 pair of gloves. There you go. Now you just need to equip these items. So just wear your full set of armor. Wear everything. There is that achievement complete. There was one for wearing a full set. So if you continue to smelt, you're going to get to level 14 smithing. And then you're just going to smith them into arrowheads and then sell the arrowheads. Basically the best thing to do, right? You go here, here's selling arrowheads, sell arrowheads, get all of the money, and then with all the money, you could take off your suit, you could sell the suit to buy more resources. You don't need it anymore. So sell everything you don't need. Essentially you just want to try to get more gold at the end of every dungeon so that you could buy more resources. I think we're working on fletching this one, right? We got like a whole bunch of logs. We could make Tango Guam short bows until we level up, and then we could make traps. Traps are going to give you a whole lot more experience. So stop making short bows. Make the traps. 12 experience. As soon as you turn to level 3 fletching, did that say? Level 8 fletching. Oh, level 3. That's it. Now, if you click on the logs and then hit the space bar, it makes it so much quicker. You're going to be getting fletching levels so quick. Now, you're at level 4 fletching. Essentially like 12 experience per tick, and they're stackable logs, and then you could just sell these things. There's level 5 fletching pretty soon. So your fletching levels are going to just skyrocket. I believe we just sell everything and then we just buy as many Tango Guam logs as we can, right? Or we just fletch what we have for now. We just drop everything else, drop everything. Oh, and then pick everything up. Oh, just get the crafting done. Go craft your salve nettles. So we don't buy anything. We pretty much just craft as much as we can. Craft the boots, sell the boots. And then if there's nothing else here, now just buy as many Tango Guams as you can. How much is that? Like 220? So you can make 220 traps. So just sit here and craft traps. Fletching goes to ridiculous levels. Remember we were just level 4 fletching? I believe we go to level 18 fletching just doing this. But you could also make yourself some smithing gear now. If you're level 15 smithing, you just need level 12 smithing, I think. But take two of these bars, Bathus bars. Make the Bathus hatchet. Perfect. Now make the Bathus pickaxe. Then you can put those onto your belt. So just all the ores that you mine and then just smelting them just gives you so many smithing levels. So add the pickaxe to your tool belt. Add the hatchet to your tool belt. Now you have better hatchets and better pickaxes. Now all you have left is gold, right? So you go trade the smuggler, and then you just buy 2 more Bathus ore. Oh, are we going to make weapons? We're level 10 attack. You're level 10 attack. Now you could use new weapons. Perfect. And it'll probably even give you a smithing level. So now you're going to want to smith the Bathus dagger. Just one Bathus dagger. And then level 16 smithing. And then you want to make the Bathus offhand dagger. Perfect. Now you're going to want to bind those. Well, you're going to want to destroy and unbind the ones that you're wearing. So bind those ones, destroy the ones that you're wearing. Destroy the Novi daggers. And then go to bind setup, right? Right click him, bind setup. Drag your new level 10 daggers down to your melee loadout. And then take. Now you have level 10 weapons. Perfect. Now we can switch to a different style of combat. So we leveled to level 10 melee. Now with all of your money, go buy Seeping Elm branches. Buy as many Seeping Elm branches as you can. And make this Seeping Elm traps. Continue making Seeping Elm traps until you get to level 18 fletching, I believe. Yeah, level 18 fletching. Perfect. So just make as many Seeping Elm traps as you can, and then sell the Seeping Elm traps. And then buy more Seeping Elm logs. Craft some more traps. So fletching's ridiculously quick, right? 21 experience? 22 experience? You're already level 16 fletching. Seems like we were just level 1 fletching at the beginning of this dungeon, or level 2 or something. But now we're already at level 16. And then I believe you go all the way to level 18 making these traps. Because you just keep buying and then selling and then buying. So now you're level 18 fletching already. Now you can make the Seeping Elm staffs. So you just keep crafting elm staffs, sell the elm staffs. Buy more branches, craft more Seeping Elm staffs, sell these staffs, buy more branches until you're out of money. Now you could finally complete the dungeon. So basically you've spent all your resources, you completed all these achievements for this dungeon. All you have to do is complete the dungeon. And then that'd be the medium dungeon completed achievement. Plus, you should get more Dungeoneering levels. So, all those levels, all those crafting levels. Now, you are also level 23 Dungeoneering. You advanced 9 Dungeoneering levels.